What's up, guys? So Double Team actually received a buff a few patches ago, or last patch actually, where it's now much tankier. So I went ahead and tried some Water Shuriken, Greninja again. Haven't played this build in a while. I mean, Surf is pretty dominating right now, but honestly this build can also quite work against, you know, a bit of tankier team comps. It has a bit more sustained damage, and honestly the healing is also not too bad. I'm running Muscle Band, Scope Lens, and also I'm trying Attack Rate in this build, because honestly the Shuriken's also pretty good scaling, and now that everything else is nerfed and everyone is much squishier, I feel like those Attack Rates can snowball games very hard. If you get those stacks early on, right, you can actually just go ahead and snowball a game super hard with how squishy everyone is. So yeah, what is Water Shuriken about? It's just more sustained damage. Pretty much, what does sustained damage mean? You have more damage over the course of an entire team fight, while Surf is there just to snowball team fights harder, has more burst damage, and also the potential to snowball games much harder. But nonetheless, I think Water Shuriken is still something you can consider playing as well. So I'm picking up the double team here on level 5, and it's much tankier now. I'm just going forward right now, just apply my red buff to the Pikachu, try to kill him with auto attacks. Sadly missed my bubble, but yeah, would have also slowed a bit more. And we barely get away, double team as well again, away, and we also get another nice kill on the other enemy Greninja. That was very clutch. So double team pretty much just spawns 2 copies of you, or 2 decoys, I guess. And they're pretty tanky right now, so they're much tankier than they used to be. They used to just disappear in like 1 hit, but now they actually take multiple hits. And they also mimic your other abilities, so they will use a Water Shuriken, a Bubble, or a Surf as well once, and they will start auto-taking as well. They can see it, they're using a Bubble, and they just don't die as fast anymore. They used to just instantly disappear on a lot of characters, which made it quite bad, I would say. But now they stick around for quite a while, and it actually feels like, you know, that means might have a harder time telling who the real Greninja is, since they don't take as much damage. I think they probably take around the same damage as Greninja now, so that it actually feels like, you know, like a double team, like a mimic, something that can, you know, maybe make your opponents think, oh, is this the real Greninja or double team? Not sure. So quite nice. Picking up the Water Shuriken now. Water Shuriken just shovels some, you know, Shurikens in front of Greninja. They also heal. But the thing is, it's like either between 3 or 5, so it's quite weird of an ability. It's kind of RNG if you get 3 or 5 Shurikens. So right here I had 4, on the last coverage I had 3, which I think is a very bad mechanic. It probably should always be 4, right? And should just not be 3, 4, or 5. Here I get a nice sneaky cap in. The Hooper's trying to get Nordino. Get my first attack rate stack, and now we stay melee. Auto-attack him a lot, try to get a Water Shuriken and enemy Greninja back again. And with this build, it's very important to also stay in range form, because in your range form, right, or like in your range basic attacks, you reduce your cooldowns of your Water Shuriken. So in this build, we probably most often will try to stay in range, especially in team fights, because you just want to auto-take Water Shuriken, auto-take Water Shuriken, auto-take Water Shuriken as much as we can, so we won't walk into melee too much, unlike the Surf build that just wants to execute someone and get the kill. In this build, we play a bit differently. So complete different playstyle, also say very fun. Maybe more like comparable to Cinder, Duraludon, or Razorleaf, you know, on Decidueye, so much more backline auto-tech character. Here we hit nice red buff, Water Shuriken, absolutely murdering this guy. I have my Unite move here, just use it to kill the enemy Greninja, because if we kill him, we get a free dread. And the nice thing about Water Shuriken is, as you saw there, I was stunned, but Water Shuriken still flies out even if you're stunned. So similar to Hyper Voice Sylveon, it doesn't get cancelled by it, and we get nice kills here. Get a lot of kills, get 39 points in, get another attack weight stack. And at this point, I can maybe look for some more, so I'm going to push with my Venusaur a bit here. Sadly, I didn't get this Corpfish. Just looking for maybe another attack weight stack. And there we go, there's number 3. Double team behind me again, just get another one. There's another one, I just get the Corpfish, another 3 points going. And we get another attack weight stack, so I'm pretty happy right now. With my attack rate stacks, don't have to go for much more now. Of course, I can get 2 more, but that might still just happen over the course of the game by me scoring. I kind of just recoil there. Maybe I could have helped out my team a bit more. But if I die now, it's quite bad, right? Like, I'm level 11. If I die to the enemy Greninja, you get so much experience back. You can see Water Shuriken honestly does a good amount of damage here. Here, I walk botline thinking the enemy Greninja might score. Ended up not doing it. But then I think Hooper appeared anyway, so I'm just going to here to defend the goal a bit. Start auto-attacking him and play my red buff. And of course, if the enemy gets low on HP, though, we can go to our, you know, melee basic attacks and finish the off character much faster. Just in teamfights, it's very important to probably stay at max range as much as you can. Always seen this when you want scenarios against someone, you just want to kill fast. The Hooper's obviously no threat to me. I obviously want to just get him killed as much as we can. And you can see my damage right here. I mean, I'm 5 levels level lead right over him, but it's still quite good damage. Gonna try to double team as well again. Healing up on the Corpfish, you can always do that as well. You can heal up very fast, your basic attacks life leech, Water Shuriken life leeches. And we just kite back, use our double team, use some Water Shurikens. Try to keep our distance. And try to be annoying as well. Here I want to just annoy the enemy Greninja a bit. This was kind of weird though. Like I just wanted to, you know, get the red buff, get a kill, maybe get a score in, but it was a bit too much in the end. So I'm just gonna go for the Greninja still, go into melee attacks now, and we just blink after him, finish off with the boosted auto attack. That was a pretty unnecessary play, I have to say, but my team was topside, so I just wanted to purchase something as well. And if I kill him, I thought maybe I can get a score in, and I had like 30 or 40 coins. So now we kite back again. Try to heal with our water shuriken. Gonna go for those Blastoise behind us, but he ports away. Looking for a berry, there's a berry. I'm just killing this core push to get level 13 right now to get my double team plus. So we kill that very fast. Always very important to look out for experience. I can give you, you know, another power spike. Double team back, and now you can see my double team pretty much doesn't die still. Like it takes damage, but it actually is able to live much longer. Looking for the Dread now. And you can always double team over Void, so it's also like a small dash, just like smoke screen. And you can tell the Shuriken actually does pretty reasonable damage right now. The Egg Slash kind of just disappeared, and my team is about to kill these two off as well. Nicely done by my team too. And we get another Dread. My goal right now is I'm 13.5 at 4 minutes, so my goal is pretty much just getting level 50 now. We'll try to be level 15 on Zapdos, so we're going to take double buffs again. Only problem is we don't have our dinos, right? They haven't killed any of our goals yet, so it's hard to actually farm experience. We only have a few Corpfishes. We might have beasts that we can take on sometimes on the enemy side, and besides that we only have our buffs. So that's the problem if the enemies don't break a goal. Actually quite hard to farm, but I think I'm still confident I can get level 15 here. I'm farming Corpfishes right now to look for another Unite move. I'm 5% away from it, they're buffed in just Unite move, so I could look for something now and go very aggressive here, but in the end I just get smokescreen. And I'm like, okay. Now it slowly gets too late to Unite move. Again, we don't have much either. They broke our bot goal now, so I'm just gonna recall, maybe defend a potential push if they want to push it here. And if not, I'm just gonna farm 15. So taking these Ardinos, this Rotom is gonna go towards the enemy base anyway, so we can't push with it, right? We're not gonna be able to push in a Rotom, but we can pressure bot goal. So my team actually pinged it as well. My team is, honestly, my team was pretty good this game. They understood what they were supposed to do. So Rotom pushes in there, and they just score bot lane. Very simple, right? Rotom pushes top, enemies is busy, you go to the other side of the map, and you score on the other side. I also try still now, I see 4 or 5 on the top side, so if one guy jumps right now, I'm still totally fine. And we break the goal. Nice overcap as well of 35, Pikachu's here, just water shuriken him, and he does very fast as well. Now almost level 15. I'm gonna pick up this red buff, steal it away from the enemy team. Red buff is a very strong thing, right? So stealing that away from the enemies is always very good. Double team out again. And now we recoil. Actually, no, don't recoil. We just go back to our buffs. I'm also going to refresh my buff still as well, just to make sure I have blue buff and red buff on me during Zapdos fights or during the Zapdos. So I'm just going to go for that as well very fast. I was like, oh, maybe Machem wants to take it, but then he went away from the red buff. So I'm just refreshing my red buff as well, just again to have it during this entire Zapdos fight. And yeah, now we're looking for the Egg Slash on top. I also see the Blastoise on top, on bot lane. But I'm going top for now, defending our goal here. Looking for a double team on Pikachu. One auto attack and a water shuriken, and he pretty much dies going to melee form to finish him off. And you can see how much damage this build still can do as well. Of course, I have a huge level D over the Pikachu, but not too bad. Now I'm just going to recoil. They can't really do Zapdos right now. I have a Hooper as well, and I'm just going to go try and kill this Blastoise on bot. So water shuriken him. Go again into melee to execute him, but he actually just ports away. So right now, the enemies are porting in on Zapdos with their Hooper, and I'm just trying to go in, kill one guy. I'm just kind of Unite moving there just to get the Egg Slash, and I just honestly just Unite move to get my stats down. You see how much Pikachu as well dies. Last man alive, I blink after him, water shuriken, and honestly, very clean game from our entire team as well, from me obviously too. End up at 9 kills, 8 assists. Our damage wasn't the highest, but I mean, the team fights are quite short, right? 75 in the end. Hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I think it's something you can try out again. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and see you in the next video. Bye!